Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. I got another amazing guest for you. As I've been telling you guys, I'm going to keep bringing people on here from my online business. As I told you guys many times, we have over 75,000 people in there now. And when I joined this business 3 years ago, there was less than 500. So this business is actually taking off right now. 2020 was an amazing year for us, whereas typical brick and mortar businesses, that was a devastating year for them. Our business is actually skyrocketing, and 2021, we're just going to skyrocket even more. So if you want to find some success this year, definitely jump on board with us. I got an amazing guest today, Erika. She works for Air Canada. She's been doing that 2.5 years and also doing this business for 2 years. And you'll hear from her definitely right after this quick message. Erika, thanks for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Very good. Thank you. Very grateful to have you here today. Definitely give us a quick introduction of yourself, and then tell us why you joined this business and why you thought it was a right fit for you at the time and how you found it.
Okay, great. So, hi everybody. My name is Erika. I am originally from the Philippines, but I now live in Calgary, Alberta. I've kind of moved around. I grew up in Ontario and lived in the States for a little bit, and now I'm here in Calgary. And before I found this business, there was a change in my life, and that I needed to find something that was more stable. I used to run a day home at home and I was a stay-at-home mom. And then circumstances happened that I found myself to be a single mom with 2 kids. And so then I was like, okay, what do I do now? At that time, Calgary was kind of going into a recession. So families weren't really looking to put their kids into day homes. And so I was like, okay, I need to figure something out. And so as Ahmed mentioned, I worked for Air Canada for 2.5 years. And so I was able to find a job with Air Canada, thankfully. But then that was really a low paying job. And it took me away from home and it took me away from my kids. And so I needed something to supplement that, right? So that we could still have a decent life. I could still take the kids to trips and make memories with them and still be the mom that I want to be. And so I was looking and trying to figure out what there was out there. And I came across this business and, kind of looked at it for a little bit. And then I jumped and when I went and watched the webinar, it was right before Christmas time in 2018. And I joined and I saw the information and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then so I sent in my paperwork to be an official business owner on December 31st, 2018.
Awesome. Great story. Just curious, did you hear this from one of your coworkers? Because I know we got a lot of people from Air Canada doing this business, or did you find an ad and you jumped in through there?
So actually, like really good friends of mine were in this business. And so they started it kind of spring of 2018. And they're like, oh, you'd be really good in this business. And I was like, I don't know what that is. Online, who knows if it's real? And then I saw how much success they were having. And I was like, what is this?
That's good to hear. Yeah, I started in 2018 as well. So a bunch of us did as moving forward. You said you found this through one of your friends. So when they first told you about this, did you jump right in or were you hesitant? Did you take a look at the webinar and research the business, or what was your reaction?
As I said, right, like they joined spring of 2018. They kind of mentioned a little bit about it in the summertime. And I was kind of like, I don't know, still trying to figure out my life. So I wasn't really ready to invest anything either, like time or anything. But at the same time, I was keeping an eye on how they were doing, right? And they were doing so well. Like my friend quit her corporate job. Like she had her own business and she quit that. And it was like she was working day and night for her corporate job. And then in like maybe 2 months or 3 months of joining this business, she quit that job. And I was like, what? Right? How can you quit and
Yeah.
so soon from doing the job? But they were doing so well. So finally, I decided to actually look into it in
Mhm.
December. And then when I saw the stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, what was I doing taking so long? So yeah,
Exactly.
and jumped right in and ready to like tackle it in 2019.
Yeah, I don't blame you. My mentor, the person who brought me into this business, was actually following someone else's business page for a year before she joined in. So everyone's watching our pages for a long time before they jump in, and when they do, they're always like, "Man, I should have jumped in earlier. What was I waiting for? I could have found success
Exactly.
so much more sooner." But hey, I don't blame you guys. Take your time, but everything starts with you and it changes with you. So whenever you're ready, just approach us. You'll
Exactly.
see through our business pages that we're always transforming, we're always finding success, and our personal growth is always changing. And you'll definitely see that we're not going anywhere. Unlike scams out there, this is legitimate. If you follow a page that was a scam, they're gone in 6 months or after 4 months. But I've been here for 3 years. We'll be here for another decade as long as Facebook's still here, and
Exactly.
we're not going anywhere. But I've been having a few people on my page and a few people reaching out to me who are in the airlines business, and they're always saying, I have no experience in that industry. I don't know how I could do that business. So what would you tell those people who are in the aviation industry that are maybe thinking about it but are hesitant and think they don't have what it takes?
Yeah. So the beauty about this business is the training is for everybody. It's set up
Mhm.
so that people who have zero experience, don't know anything about business, don't know anything about anything, they can just jump in, and then we give them step-by-step videos of how to do everything. And so being in aviation, like, you're already dealing with people. And so this is really a people business. You want to make connections with everybody. All the technical side, all the marketing side, we take care of that for you and give you the tools so that you succeed. And so anybody, it doesn't matter if it's a stay-at-home mom, somebody just right out of college, or a pilot or a flight attendant. This is a perfect business for them because we provide everything. And the training is set up that it's like short videos that anybody can do, and it's not like an hour long where you're like, oh my gosh, where am I going to find the time to do this? They're short videos and they show you exactly what to do. And so it doesn't matter if you don't have experience. And it's probably good if you don't have experience, because then you just take what's there and you
Yeah,
run with it.
exactly. And one thing that sure of a certain step, you could just easily reach out to one of us and be like, hey, can you explain this to me? I do not understand it. And if one of us aren't available, like I said, our community is 75,000 big. You reach out to whoever you want. Everyone has that same access to that. Everyone has the same access to the mentoring, the same coaching, the same training. So anyone can help you with whatever step you're stuck on. So that's one thing I really love about this community is everyone's like-minded. This is the first time I'm actually talking to Erika, and we're getting together. We're getting along very well, so it's awesome. And I know you're busy. I know I won't keep you around too long. Final question that I want to ask you is, what do you value the most out of this business?
You mentioned the community, and it's actually that I value the most. And coming
Mhm.
into this business, I did not expect that, right? Like, you're just thinking, yep, I'm gonna supplement my income, I'm gonna get some extra money and some extra training, extra knowledge. But the people that I've met through this business, through our community, is just amazing. It has blown me away of how awesome everybody is, and how friendly everyone is, and how supportive everybody is. And so everybody wants to see each other succeed. So just like you said, people are willing to help, and everybody has gone through what you're going through. And so whatever tips that they've learned and whatever tricks and secrets they've found out throughout the way, they are so willing to share. And I just love that about our business.
Exactly. That's exactly what I love too. That I was not expecting to have this many friends in this business when I first started. I was so caught on. It's a business. It's serious. I gotta do this. But the friendships and the stuff that I make in here is just thing that I enjoy the most. And like I'm from Vancouver, Canada, and prior to this pandemic, I was always going out and meeting up with other business owners. We're all like-minded. We all have the same goals. We all run the same sort of business, and we all help each other. And that's one thing I really loved, and kind of miss that now. But through online, we're all still getting together and helping each other. But with that being said, thanks very much for your time, Erika. If anyone's out there and watching and they think this might be for them, but they're not unsure, even if you're the slightest bit curious, just hop on to my website, sign up. We'll send you more information. Or if you like Erika more, go to her website, go sign up on hers. Regardless, we'll both help you succeed in this business. Thanks very much for listening. Thanks again, Erika. Take care, everyone.
Bye.